right? So much going on right now. Hey, if you're a replayer, hashtag replay. I'm gonna get into it in a minute, but y'all gotta listen to the Star Wars. What's up, Justin? What's up, Freddie? What's up, Steven? Y'all ever had that moment where you just want to like punch through a wall or something? Huh? What's up, Phoenix? How y'all doing? We're gonna get into it in a minute. I just had to get my inner Darth Vader going on right now. So anyway, Danny, how you doing, man? How you doing? I just need to say hi to y'all because it's time to expose the truth. What's up? What's up, Elizabeth? How are you doing? You know what? You just always bring a smile to my face. But right now it's very important that I expose the truth because people need to know. What's up, Don? Don, you bring a smile to my face too. Don is the one who taught me how to groom dogs. Don is amazing. If y'all are in Georgia and y'all have dogs and they need grooming, then you need to hit up Don because she is amazing. Yeah, so it's just, it's a lot of stuff going on these days. There's a lot of stuff going on these days. Y'all have probably felt it. Have y'all been like literally like all of a sudden you're like going through your day and then all of a sudden you just get mad. Like just this thought comes into your head of someone who wronged you and you're just like, Have y'all felt that? You can comment. What's up, Cara? How you doing? Have you like just felt it just come over you? You just get upset. And you just start thinking about all the bad things they did to you. And you're just like, man, if they were here right now. And then sometimes they'll be right there in front of you, right? And then you just start an argument for no reason. Have you done that? If so, if you have had these feelings, whether you acted on them or not, if you just had that where all of a sudden there's just some anger, some negativity, it just pops up in your soul, I want you to hashtag, what are we going to use today? Hashtag 2. Not hashtag, but just comment the number 2. You want to kick them in the shins? Elizabeth, you have the eyes of an angel. You've never want to kick anyone in the shins. I don't believe it. Take it back. What's up, Daniel? All right, so here's the thing. I'm not about to expose anybody because I don't do that. But I do want to expose the truth on something, all right? So right now, there's a lot of people and we're all getting this energy or this feeling where all this negative stuff that's happening in our past is coming up, right? And when we're reliving stuff and it's making us mad, it's making us do, well, it's making some of us mad. It's making some of us do things that are out of character for no reason. And what I'm going to expose is why that is happening. See, there's been a change that's been occurring over the last years where we have actually been put it in a way that so that everyone can understand. I'll say the universe has been trying to get us to purge that negative energy out of us. And the only way that we can purge it is first we have to realize it's there. The only way to realize it's there is it has to come up. So all of a sudden, this negative energy comes up into your mind. And because you don't understand why it's coming up, you get mad and then you fall into the cycles of being mad and lashing out and doing all this stuff. But the reality is it's coming up for you to release it, for you to forgive yourself, for you to forgive that other person, and for you to just release it. All right. Now, releasing it is easier said than done. All right. I know. I've been going through it this whole year. Some of you are not just having things pop up that are just negative. You're having traumas pop up. You're having, stuff that happened to you when you were a kid. You were molested, you were raped, whatever. All these things are coming up and you don't really want to think about it. But guess what? It's coming up so that the programming that happened to you when those things happen, and they might have made your heart a little cold, or they made you start treating people a different way, even though those people didn't do it to you. It's coming up so that you can get rid of it. And now you can actually treat people the way that you should be treating them, with love. Because a lot of these people that we're treating bad because of past traumas in our lives don't deserve it. And you know what happens? Because we're treating them bad, now we're traumatizing them. We're creating negativity in their life so that the future people that they meet up with, now they're treating them weird. They're treating them negative. And now it's just a cycle of negativity. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I've been doing all year. Okay? Because when I started this year, I actually had anxiety. I've had anxiety since I was a little kid. I don't remember a time when I didn't have anxiety. All right? But at the start of this year, I had really high anxiety. And then all of a sudden I had like an awakening of sorts. And I started reliving every trauma in my life. I started reliving every bad thing that ever happened to me. I started reliving all of that. And then I realized I was reliving it to let it go. And once I realized how to let it go, each time I let it go, not only did I feel better, not only did I start treating people better, not only did I fear less, but also the anxiety lessened. Because all that anxiety was pent up negative energy from all those traumas. So once I let them go, the anxiety went away too. And guess what? One day I woke up and I had no anxiety whatsoever. And I tested it. I didn't really test it on purpose, but to be honest, I've been traveling the last 4 months and going from city to city and like being in cities all by myself, like just like literally stuff that I would never do in my life. And I have had no fear whatsoever. And nothing bad has ever happened to me. I'm attracting like the best people into my life right now because I have no fear. I'm positive as I could possibly be. I have no anxiety. So I'm attracting people who are just like that because universal law, you get who you are, right? So if you're a ball of negativity right now, don't be mad when you get balls of negativity that come to befriend you. The only way to change it is to not be a ball of negativity anymore. If you're a ball of anxiety, guess what? The only people you're going to attract are other anxious people. And then you're going to get together and be anxious together and create more anxiety. You don't need that in your life. Learn how to let it go. So I'm going to show you how I was able to let it go. And I actually made this into a game. I started looking for traumas in my life. I started looking for negative things that I could let go so that I could do it fast. I wanted to get it out fast. The faster, the better. Here's another cool thing. Each time you let something go, you actually learn something about yourself that you didn't know. It's really cool. It's like you get a little reward for doing it. All right. So I'm going to tell you exactly how I learned how to let stuff go. All right. So let's say all of a sudden you're driving down the street and then you just remember where something really bad happened to you when you were young. And like you just want to like pull over to the side and just like punch everything. Right. This is what you do. All right. Number one, don't be mad at yourself for being mad. Understand that, you know what? This is the feeling that I'm feeling right now. Okay. Now you go, why do I feel this way? Well, obviously you feel this way because this happened to you and it didn't feel good, right? Now, let's ask yourself this question. Why did this happen to me? Now, sometimes you're going to ask yourself that question and you're going to not know whatsoever because sometimes people just do stupid crap to people that they don't even know and stuff happens. All right. But then other times you're going to ask why something happened to you and you're going to get an answer. And you're going to be able to dive deeper and say, what could I have done differently for this outcome not to happen? See, in letting go of negativity and letting go of those traumas, you have to take responsibility of any part of that trauma that you had. Because sometimes, I'm not saying that that little part makes it all your responsibility, but if you can take responsibility for the little part that you did, then guess what? The next time you won't do that and you won't have that trauma again, right? We're trying to stop the cycles, not let them continue. So if you find that little piece of responsibility, now you have to sit in that feeling of knowing that little piece of responsibility was yours. Own it. It's okay. Cry about it. Crying is actually good. Did you know that crying, have you ever like had a really, really good cry? And like all of a sudden you're like sniffling and stuff, and like it's just like snot coming out your nose, and you just, oh my God, it's so ugly. It's an ugly cry. You know what I'm saying? You ever had that? Well, all that stuff that's coming out of you, it's actually chakras being unclogged because those traumas have clogged them. And that's why you're not feeling the way that you're supposed to. That's why you're not loving the way that you're supposed to. So cry, let it unclog, okay? Feel those emotions. It's okay. Have your cry, and then you need to think about it and say, now that I know what I can do differently, I forgive myself. I also forgive that person, because you think about it this way. How many people have you treated badly because that thing happened to you? And you want people to understand, oh my God, it was my trauma, it wasn't me. So think about that person and say, you know what? There might be things that happened to them, and that's why they treated me that way. So I forgive them. Forgiving them is more important for you than it is for them. Because if you don't forgive them, then you're going to stay in this cycle of negativity. And if you stay in this cycle of negativity, what are you attracting? Negativity. The other thing that you're attracting is low vibrational beings that create sickness and illness and things like that. So if you don't want to be sick, you need to forgive people. You need to forgive yourself. You need to go through this process and let stuff go. So now you've forgiven yourself. You've forgiven that person because you understand that they've been through things that, for whatever reason, caused them to do what they did to you. That's cool, right? Is that it? Nah. Because even with that, you're still a little sad. You got them little sniffles. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I do. After I've forgiven them, now it's time to put on that song that makes you feel the best in the world, the happiest in the world. You put on that song and you dance and you sing as if you are the only person in the room. And sometimes make sure you are the only person in the room. You dance and you sing and you jump around and you become a little kid and be as happy as you possibly can and raise your vibrations. I bet you when you think about that thing again, it won't affect you anymore. You won't be upset. You won't be lashing out and making Facebook posts, calling that person out. You won't be doing all that, because guess what? All you're doing when you give into the negativity and try to say, oh, they're lying about me, they're doing this, they're doing that, is you're putting more negativity out there for them to grab on, to suck your energy and continue to be negative to you. Just separate yourself from that. Forgive, send it love, cry, do a happy dance, and move on. And I promise you that the next time that that person says anything to you, it won't even affect you, because in your mind, oh, why am I going to be mad? This is just you. You have something that you're dealing with, And that's why you're projecting it on me. So it has nothing to do with me whatsoever, because I have already forgiven myself, and I've already forgiven you, and I've already had my happy cry, and I've already had my happy dance, and I'm good. And that's how you go through life unaffected. So I want you right now, I want you to think about the things that are keeping you in a negative state of mind. I want you to think about the things that you need to forgive yourself for and the things you need to forgive others for, even if you don't understand what happened in their life to make them do what they did to you. Forgive them. It's more important for you than it is for them. And like literally when I realized this, I started looking for every single person that I needed to apologize to, every single person that I thought needed to apologize to me. And I didn't necessarily, call them up and be like, hey, you did this to me. No. Sometimes, you know what I would do? Sometimes I would literally write an email to them or write a text message to them, not send it, just read it out loud to myself to create the emotions I needed so that I could have that cry. Delete the message, listen to my music, and let it go. It's that easy. And I went on a marathon. Literally, I would wake up in the mornings and I would just look for people to text. Not really text them, but like text, read it, cry, let it go. 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 Email, cry, let it go. Some people I emailed and I sent it. And those people, I actually have like really good relationships with them now. Like when I think about them, I'm not affected. All I feel is love. Once you get to a place where all you feel is love for all of the people, even the people that wronged you, you will not have anxiety anymore, because I don't. You will not be upset anymore. It's very hard to get me upset. I'll be disappointed, but I won't be upset. It's very hard to pull me into anyone's negative energy. People can lie on me. People can stab me in the back. They can do whatever. But I understand that that's them. They're going through something. It has nothing to do with me. And if you are going through something where someone is saying something about you that isn't true, and you have this thing where you feel like you have to speak out on it and all this stuff, well, guess what? You don't have to speak out on it. The only thing you have to do is stay being yourself, and your actions will show that they're lying. But if you act like an idiot and you give in to negativity, you only make them look like they're telling the truth. So just keep showing love, keep forgiving, keep letting it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. If you're around someone and they keep on pushing you and they keep on doing negative stuff, let them go. Don't stay around it. I don't care who they are. Let them go. Because if they're doing that, then they are zapping your energy. And if something isn't giving you energy and is taking your energy, then it's killing you. This is how I look at things. And this is why when I separate from people, this is why. Because if they're taking my energy, they are killing me. And I will not, I'm not suicidal. I'm not. I don't want to die. So if you're killing me, I'm separating myself from you. I still show you love from afar. I hope you get it together for your highest and greatest good. I totally hope you get it together. But I'm going to separate myself from you. I'm going to say I love you to pieces. And hopefully those pieces come together into a big heart. But I'm not going to give in to their negativity, because all that's going to do is make me sick and kill me. And I'm not suicidal. So I need y'all to not be suicidal too. I need y'all to not let others kill you because they want to be negative and it ain't got crap to do with you. So anyway, I just wanted to share this live because I have noticed on my timeline that there have been like a lot of outbursts of people just giving into the negativity, and it's unlike them. And I know that there is a lot of clearing that's going on. There's a lot of emotions that are coming up right now because the emotions are coming up so that you can let them go. But if you didn't understand that and you're giving into it, then you're actually making yourself sicker and you're killing yourself. So now that you understand that, take the steps and start letting the stuff go. When you let it go, you'll actually notice your health increases. You actually start to look younger. I don't know if you've noticed, but I look younger than I did last year. Your anxiety goes away. I have none. I have no anxiety whatsoever. So I just wanted to share this with you because I've been out traveling and I had, at the beginning of the year, literally my life turned upside down. And I was trying to figure out like right side up for a while. And then I got right side up. And then I was exploring the fact that I was right side up and I had no anxiety. Like I've never had no anxiety before. So I took some months to explore how that felt. And it feels amazing. And y'all need to feel it too. And I'm telling you exactly what to do to get there. It's hard. But guess what? It's easier to let stuff go, feel that emotion once, let it go, and then when it comes up again, you can joke about it because it doesn't affect you. Then for you to feel it, you give into it, you get mad, and now every time it comes up, you're feeling it. Now for years, you're in that cycle. Just let it go the first time, and now it's gone, and you can just move on, and then eventually you'll have no anxiety. You won't have any problems. You won't be getting sick. Make sense? So I just thought I'd share. Let me see what people are saying. Wow, I got a lot of people on here. What's up, Starnisha? Thank you. Positive vibes only. Negative vibes kill. Positive vibes keep you alive. Yeah, Elizabeth, once you can learn to rewire your mind and how to heal yourself, it is incredible. And you can heal yourself. The doctors don't want to tell you this, but the negativity is what's making you sick. Love heals. Negativity kills. Oh, I like that. Somebody write that down. For real. Write it, because I'm going to forget it. Love heals. Negativity kills. So guys, if you found value in this, go ahead and share it. Share it with people who need to learn how to clear their energy. Because it's really rampant right now where people are getting hit by negativity. But I can tell you one thing. Once I cleared it, I started, like I said before, I started attracting the type of people that I've always wanted in my life. Positive, amazing people. That's why earlier this week, we actually made a group called Entrepreneurs for Change, because we're all getting together to change the way that everything is working here. We're actually, right now, we're in a group and we're just working in there and letting everyone watch us. So I know there, as of last year, there were a lot of people who were asking me, you know, hey, how do you do this? How do you do specific things with marketing? How do you do copywriting? And I was like, I'm not telling you, you're going to have to pay me. Well, then I woke up and I realized it's not about all that. It's about us helping each other, and it's about us co-creating and not really competing. You know, where I'm strong, you might not be strong. Where you're strong, I might not be strong. So let's help each other. So in that group, Entrepreneurs for Change, if you are interested in joining and seeing how we work together and then like working with us and us all co-creating, then cool. Actually, Coop, earlier, I just wanted to share this because I thought this was freaking awesome. Coop designed our manifesto for the group, so y'all can see what we about. Let me pull it up. All right, so I don't know if you can see this. Wait a minute. Somebody, it's a notification. My cracked screen. There we go. So Entrepreneurs for Change, behind the scenes of a movement. So the manifesto, I'll do the mobile version. It's sexy. All right, see it? I am an entrepreneur for change. I am united in love. I'm a warrior of peace. Apparently my phone screen is too. I am the solution the world needs. I am the change. All right. So that's what we're about. That's what I am about. Completely, 100%. So if you want to be around other people who are just like that, if you are not like that, then don't join. We don't want people competing in there at all. We want people who we can all co-create together. And so we're trying to change this paradigm of people being selfish with knowledge and all that stuff. No, it's time to stop all that. It's time to co-create together, share what we know, and make the world a better place. I know that sounds cliche, but we can do it. One person could create a ripple, and that ripple can spread. And if we can just help one person to better their life, and then that person betters another person's life, and that person betters another's life, that is the ripple. So let's ripple, y'all. Cool? Cool. Do y'all have any questions for me? What's up, Sean? This is my cousin. How you doing, bro? Sounds like an amazing group. Yeah, well, we literally just started it like 2 days ago. We haven't even launched it. Like next week is the launch. This week we're just like we like made the manifesto in there, and we like recorded it live as to how we actually wrote it. I like wrote some emails and like showed people like so they could see like how I write emails. Coop was in there earlier today. She went live like 3 or 4 times where she was designing the manifesto so people could see like how she designs. So it's really cool. Next week though, we're actually going to be like doing full launch. We're going to have like a welcome kit where you get like other ways that you can let go, different frequencies that you can use to clear your mind, to help you let go. We've got some interviews. We got someone who is creating a school for entrepreneurs, and also we've got a guy who has this particular product where every single illness that they have used it on, it has reversed it, like literally. I'm not going to say heal or cure at all whatsoever, because it's illegal to say those words about any product in the United States. So I will not say them, but I will say that it has reversed things, and people don't have them anymore. So we're going to be interviewing him. We have some people who are doing fundraisers for children. We have interviews with people who coach those who have world-changing ideas, so that you can actually get those off the ground. We just have some great interviews, and we're all co-creating together, and we just want this to be honest, I can see this being one of the biggest groups on Facebook, because number one, we're working in unity. And when you work in unity and you create something, let me ask you this. Have y'all ever heard of a shareable thought? Do y'all know what a shareable thought is? A shareable thought is a thought that you have, an idea that as soon as you have it, it is something that can help everyone in the world. And literally, when you have one of those ideas, it literally projects out to everyone, and everyone can actually get it in their own minds. It's like it's literally telepathy. So the only reason why we haven't been having a lot more terrible thoughts in this world is because people are putting price tags on their thoughts. And as soon as you put a price tag on your thought, it's not shareable, because a price tag means you're not willing to share it with everyone, right? So as soon as we start creating, and we're creating in a way where we're sharing it with everyone, now we're actually creating shareable thoughts. So this group is all about shareable thoughts. So anyway, guys, let go of that negativity, make shareable thoughts. And I'm going to be going live a lot more because I have learned a lot in my journeys. I have seen a lot, and I've seen a lot of people who are, they're saying a lot of the right things, but they're doing it for the wrong reasons. And you could tell by actions. And then there's other people who are saying close to the right things, but just adding just a little bit in there that creates control for them. So I have just seen that it's time for me to share my experiences and share what has helped me and share what I know. Because there's too many people out here that don't understand how to break the cycle of negativity. There's too many people out here who need this information, and there's too many people out here that are leading people wrong. So if this helped you, share it. If you are interested in creating shareable thoughts with us in Entrepreneurs for Change, go ahead and join the group. I'll put the link in the comments. But anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later. Love y'all.